as they play against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Albert reporting. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Hawks are one of the most dangerous scoring teams in the league. Trae Young says, we have guys who can make shots and make threes and really get our offense going. We can put up points really quick. We always have a belief that we're in the game. Guys, back to you.
Well, with a guy like Trae Young, it all starts with him. David, thank you. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. And for the Hawks, front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Young is out there with Johnson. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now the fast break, Anthony with the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Defended by Young. Pass to Boozer. Collins grabs the miss. Here's the Hawks with the ball. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the 2 teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Johnson dishes to Hunter. Here's Okongwu. Another shot. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Stolen by Mitchell. Boozer with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
The Jazz shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Hunter with some nice defense. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And stolen by Hunter. Got a piece of it. Feeds it to Johnson. Tries again. Count the basket. Johnson's got 6. Jazz trail by 4. From the arc. Collins grabs the miss. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. And they are coming into this, having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Now here's Boozer. 23 points for him the last game again. Okongwu grabs the board. Johnson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Okongwu slams it in.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. He's guarded by Johnson. Passes to Boozer to end the run. And he can't bank that one in.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Up top, Reddish, covered by Anthony. On deep. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Takes a three. Reddish grabs the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rocket 6. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Hawks. And now Utah, fast break. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Covered by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Boozer. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's 0-1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Ball's knocked loose. And now Utah, fast break. Anthony leading the charge. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where...
9. Fans, your Hawks, you dance.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
One for the Jazz. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Young against Jordan. Knocked away. Jordan with the steal. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
That's right. Team first. Substitution for your Hawks. Isaiah Mobley.
Three from the inbound. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
And guys, they've done a great job beating their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Jazz trail by 5. Jordan looking it over. And the pass to Gobert. Tries from 7. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Atlanta. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Driving to the basket. It's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Johnson. And good. Nothing does that time as it falls. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Gobert is trying to get open, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks making a switch here. Atlanta leading by 5. To the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Garuba. Right wing. Outside, Jordan. Clock at 4. Darden. Gobert trying to get open. That one, no good. Okongwu kicks to Johnson. And he finishes nicely on the way. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Jazz have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. It's 3 of 9. Garuba the pass to Darden. Over Reddish. He hits it from 9.
Bad matchup for the defense, no doubt about it. Doesn't have the height to influence the shot there. Never mind blocking.
That's tipped. Here's Jordan. It's good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
To the wing right side. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Again, the Hawks good for 2. Jazz trail by 9. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Gobert. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reddish the pass to Okongwu.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Johnson against Jordan. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Gobert trying to get open, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive. Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And so it's Atlanta looking at a third. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They have a 13-point lead. And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Ball movement was a real factor. played unselfishly with patience. The guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage.
And that'll do it for.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Johnson is out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Boozer. Makes it off the glass. Boozer's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Utah.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And whenever Young finishes like this, it just motivates the entire team. You got to admire the show of force from the young fella.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Atlanta leading by 13. Releases from 15. That misses off the backboard. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And good that time.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Collins. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And the Hawks making a change here. High post Young, and it's Young finishing it off.
And during the draft process, some scouts were worried that Young plays below the rim, but that's not always the case.
Looking to end his cold spell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Pass to Hunter. It's up a 3. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 16.
80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
On the wing, Mitchell. Off target with his 3. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Young's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. From 12 feet out. Here's Johnson. Good D by Mitchell.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Boozer inside. Johnson on him. Jazz passing it around. Good on the bucket. Boozer's got 6 points in the quarter.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 8.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West, Doris, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health, Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you have 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
Stolen by Mitchell. Down low, and the dunk by Boozer.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here's Johnson outside. That one, no good. And Utah will come the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Bank shot, no good. Jazz trail by 9 to the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. For Utah, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. The first one falls.
Number 21.
Good on both. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Stolen by Mitchell. Out to Anthony. Mitchell outside. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Boozer. Drains it from 9 feet away. Boozer's got 12 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Jazz trail by 5. And stolen by Hunter. The pass to Johnson over Mitchell. Johnson can't get it to go. The Jazz shooting around 41% on the night. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds now in the game. Poked away. The feed now to Boozer. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested field.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Collins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boozer. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
My guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
And now I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
They get a hand on it. Collins dishes to Young. Johnson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Outside Collins. 6 to shoot. Here's the break. The shot comes out. Hunter with some nice defense. Atlanta leading by 3. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And that one falls through Okongwu. He hits both from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Boozer. The shot misses. Hawks have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Here's Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Boozer trying to get open. Another miss by Utah.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And finish off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy move.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebound, Atlanta. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That one goes in. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And to me, the best part of the game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Trains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 19 points.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Inside, and the dunk by Boozer.
He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're in front by 10. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. A floater, and it's laid up and in by Young. And the Hawks lead by 12.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of. And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Atlanta leading by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Atlanta.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Onyeka Okongwu.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Out to Anthony. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Johnson with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's another turnover by the Jazz.
Substitution on the court.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Trae, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight, so how satisfying was this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. At the end of the day,
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.